In this demonstration, we're going to see how to use the eliminations function of Pyramid, which allows users to create ragged or asymmetric query designs. This allows users to build any combinations of elements when they're building their visualizations to produce very powerful, insightful, analytic data visualizations. To demonstrate this, we're going to use a classic accounting dataset showing actual and budget by the P&L, and more specifically by focusing on just the operating expenses part of the chart of accounts. Next, we're going to add years to the columns so we can see actual and budget broken out by each of the years in the system. And from here, we will focus exclusively on the 2 years, 2019 and 2020. The first thing to do to demonstrate the functionality is to create some calculations. In this case, we want to compare actual to budget variance for expenses. So we create percentage variance. You can see it appearing here on the screen. And next, we're going to rename it, so slightly better, shorter name. And then we're going to calculate the difference between the 2 years across all the different measures, including the new variance calculation column. And you can see the 3 extra columns bolted onto the end of our grid. Next, we're going to format our grid as an accounting style. It makes it easier to see what is going on for this kind of data. And we again add a little bit of pizzazz to our chart by color coding all the variance columns, positives being green, negatives being red, so we can better understand all the variances to budget and whatnot. Now we're ready to do some of the eliminations. Typically, when you look at a grid like this, the user doesn't really want to see certain combinations of data. For example, I might only want to see the 2020-19 variance to budget numbers. So what I want to do is actually eliminate the last column actual amount from the query. This is a ragged or asymmetric query because only in that combination do I want to remove it, whereas with 2019 and 2020, I want to keep that column in place. So too with the budget amount. By using the eliminate right-click function, we're able to build a very different looking query from the one that was posed to us. Going to the Query tab and clicking on the Eliminations wizard, we can customize or edit these settings with great control and great granularity beyond using the context menu. And this gives the user an endless amount of functionality in what they want to do. For example, here we're going to eliminate the 2019 actual amount from the query, and you can see how that is simply taken directly off the chart. And that is a good demonstration of asymmetric querying in Pyramid.